Hey Brian, here's a 2009 328 Xdrive Coupe that we have in stock. This one was actually one that we pulled up from the back here a couple of days ago, so it's brand new, but you know it's actually an absolute twin to the packaging that we kind of talked about on the phone. So the only difference in this one is that it has a titanium silver exterior rather than a black, or sorry, rather than the space gray, but black interior. It's got premium sound with your satellite radio and USB audio integration and the upgraded Logic 7 sound system. It's got the premium package, so your Bluetooth cell phone connection and leather interior and heated steering wheel, as well as the executive package, so the alarm system and lumbar support and park distance control. So it's kind of a twin. So thought I'd do a quick video on the car to give you a walk around on the vehicle, some of the technology. I'm not sure how thorough the walk around was in Winnipeg, so I wanted to make sure that this was kind of extensive for you. First off, the headlights. They are a bi-xenon headlight, so high beam and low beam are both xenon. Usually you just get low beams on the xenons and their high beam is just actually halogen. These have a glowing corona ring which passes as a daytime running light, so they spend a lot of time on the lighting around the vehicle. You have headlight washers down below, which you can see right there. As well, the headlights, they auto level up and down to compensate for weight in the vehicle, but also they steer left and right with the steering wheel. 8 degrees to the left because of oncoming traffic, but a total 15 degrees to the right. Fog light assist as well is a new feature that they've added, so when you're turning the steering wheel, it illuminates the fog light on the corner that you're turning into, so you can see what you're steering the car into. This is a full-time all-wheel drive, 68 32% torque split, and that's a nice all-wheel drive system to have. The Infinity system is 100% rear-wheel drive based. So by the time the car has a chance to notice that, hey, I'm slipping, power down the engine, apply the brakes as it needs to recorrect the path of the vehicle, and then apply torque to those front wheels, traditionally you've kind of lost control of the car by that point. So it's a reactive all-wheel drive system, whereas this one is a proactive. It's going to make adjustments before you have a chance to lose control. So that's why BMW sets the benchmark in all-wheel drive systems. Very performance-based. It's got a 3-liter inline 6-cylinder engine. This won Engine of the Year award in 2006, and it has a bunch of new technology like electronic water pump and hollowed-out magnesium camshafts. It's very lightweight. It's better on fuel, and it generates more power than our previous 3-liter inline 6. So kind of walk around and give you a look at all angles here. The keys are all Bluetooth, so to lock the vehicle, you actually just come up and you just put your finger right here. You hear that chime, that's with the alarm system, part of that executive package. And to unlock the vehicle, I actually just put my hand in right here. It runs a low frequency of electricity through here, so when you touch certain parts on the handle, it actually grounds so it knows what you're trying to do. The windows are auto sealing, so you'll see when you open up the window, it auto levels down that little bit. And that's because this is a frameless window. So in order to create a nice tight V-groove seal in the door, it actually seals in and up. So you have very limited wind noise or road noise with that style of window. Nice chrome finish around the window well as well. That looks nice. Yeah. The park distance sensors on the rear bumper are body colored. So they're just little ones across that you'll see. There's 4 points that you'll see on the rear bumper. And that gives you intermittent beeping. So it'll beep faster when you get closer to objects. Not something that really is necessary on a coupe because the visibility on the BMWs are quite good, but they just want to give you that extra little bit for parking and moving around. The trunk has a release in the back. You just tap and open up, and you can also press the button on the key. And then opens up. You have hinge shocks right here, rather than having an arm that goes into the cargo area. This system came out on BMWs in 1992, and most manufacturers have replicated that trunk lid style. It's a nice open wide mouth on the trunk, and you can see on the back side here 60/40 split folding seats, so you just pull the release right here and that'll release that seat down, and you have a ski bag right in the center. And because the new BMWs all since 2006 and the 3 Series went standard with run flat tires, you do have a little more storage space down below. Great for a muddy pair of golf shoes or something like that. And in the bags there is the summer floor mats, which are the carpeted ones. We do have the winter floor mats installed in the vehicle right now, and they both come along with the vehicle, as well as locking wheel nuts, part of our freight and PDI. Now just the nature of a coupe, they have that long stretched out front door, which is usually kind of cumbersome because they're trying to accommodate for back seat room to get into the back. So to help out with the large reach for the seatbelt, they have a motorized tray right here that actually picks up the seatbelt and brings it right to your shoulder. You have a one-touch feature right here as well that'll motor the seat forward and back, quicker adjustment, or you can go down below here and adjust it right here. The lumbar supports are up and down, 3 different airbag lumbars in the backing of the seat, and it is a very high quality leather that they use, very durable and very tough, and it's not on the seating surface. This is wrapped around the base of the seat, the backing, the headrests, even the inserts and door panels here, all very like leather content and double stitched as well. Folding side mirrors and your mirror adjustment right here. From the interior, with that Bluetooth key system, actually just get in, I put my foot on the brake, right there, and I just press the start button. And that starts up the car. You'll see this right here, this seatbelt was just motorized to my shoulder. If I open up the door, that arm goes back, close the door, brings it back to my shoulder again. Yeah. The automatic headlights as well, so you'll never need to turn the xenon headlights on or off. It's always right there with fog lights. Multifunction steering wheel with audio right here. Bluetooth cell phone connection gives you voice commands, so you can just press the button and say commands such as dial number, and you can receive and answer all calls with just that button right there. Recirculating air, mode button, and up and down through the radio presets or CD tracks right there. Your onboard computer is right here. This car currently has 132 kilometers on it, so it's brand new. You have air temperature up front, time, and then different onboard computer features like your average kilometers per hour, instant fuel economy as well as average, and then back to off and back to your distance till empty. Climate controls are digital dual zones, so on each side, and they're not a button that you have to tap up and down. You actually just give this a rotation. You can go right from 16 with one twist right up to 26 or 28, which is the maximum. So very easy to adjust up and down. Heated seats right here, high, medium, and low, not just on and off, or high and low. The transmission is Steptronic, so you can pull it down into drive, pull it to the left, and then you can go plus and minus throughout the gears. You'll see on the dash that change, manual first or manual second gears, so you can have some fun factor with that automatic transmission still. Programmable garage door openers up here, compass in the top right corner. Of course, you have the big sunroof. And USB audio integration. So you have a USB port right here, so you can just plug your iPod in, and it fully integrates into the vehicle, and away you go. The back seat also has their own climate controls right here, hot and cold, vent settings, their own ashtray, if your backseat people are smoking, which isn't usually the case, but whatever. And then storage there. All the air coming into the inside cabin of the vehicle is gone through a microfilter as well, so you have breathing conditions or asthma, all the dust and pollen's taken out of the air. You have 10 and 2 positions here with that thick bolstered right there, and that's all leather wrapped on the steering wheel, as well as this new feature right here, which is heated. Great for winter driving. You think it's superficial, but until you get into the car and if your hands are warm and your seat's warm, the car doesn't need to have hot air coming through it, and it sounds, or just, it feels nice. So give you another kind of a brief little walk around all angles of the vehicle. It's a pretty limited market, you know, if you're looking at treating yourself to a nice sports coupe and you don't want to have the sacrifice of that winter driving, and you're looking for something with a little more practicality to it, there isn't a lot of manufacturers that make an all-wheel drive coupe. BMW's had this model out since 2007. Engine of the Year award, benchmark sitting all-wheel drive system. So it's really kind of encompasses all angles. BMW's always been about 2 parts performance to 1 part luxury, so you have all the amenities here, but things like pre-tensioning brake calipers that dry off the brakes in wet weather. These are all things that they've integrated into the vehicle, so they've really built the car around the driver. Just coining the phrase, the ultimate driving experience. So if you have a chance to review this video, you can give me a quick call back when you get a chance, and I'll email off some payment quotes on the car this afternoon. Thanks, and I'll talk to you soon.